Merry Meetle. It is midsummer, but it is very much like autumn's loo, time of the humid. Wet, deluge, humid and thunder. Not like midsummer at all. It's like, yeah, we've definitely skipped from a crappy spring straight into autumn. It's crazy. Anyway, enough of that. So, what is this mess? As per the title, which I don't know yet, I'll come up with it when I put it up. I thought I would do a shopping haul. What I bought December last year. My gifts to myself, I guess, because you know, anything I have spare goes straight into critters and garden and tools, and you know, not really anything for myself that, oh, that's nice, you know, sort of thing. So anyway, without further ado, where do we start? It's a bit of a mess, isn't it? Okay. Okay. I have a bamboo soup ladle. And this one is Nessie. Oh my gosh, how can I refuse having Nessie? I wanted to have this Nessie soup ladle for so long now. Now, it probably holds the same volume, to be honest, as my bamboo ladle. However, this one actually sits up, so it's probably not going to sit up now because I'm recording. No, oh, because I've got the tag on there. It's going to tip. But it sits up really nicely, and it looks like Nessie sticking out of the soup, or the stock pot, doesn't it? But the thing is, the bamboo ladle I've got, it's actually shallow, so it's wider in circumference but shallow, so there's more drippage. And I've wanted to get this one for a while for less drippage, but also because it's Nessie and it's by Otto. So this is something I've actually been eyeing off for the past 5 years. And I finally got my Nessie ladle. And then obviously as well, I'm very much into my Gaelic folklore across its all many strains, be it Irish or Scots or Welsh and Manx and everything in between. So I do like my Nessie, the Loch Ness that is. Anyway, so that's that. Now, I was kind of a bit disappointed with this notebook. Well, they shouldn't call it a notebook, they should call it a pocketbook, because it literally fits into your butt pocket of your jeans, you know, so it's not really that big. Now, I really do like the simplicity of the layout though, and if you have it in your pocket, it's kind of perfect. But to be honest, to be any real use, I mean, you're not going to get much info in that. When it comes to morphology, and this is just very rudimentary, basic, compared to what there is to observe in, you know, leaf shape types. There's a lot more venation, there's a lot more margins of the leaf, there's a lot more leaves and stems, there's a lot more. But one thing I do like is this actual like ring size. My zoom's a bit crappy because we're inside and it's dark. We're during the day, but it's dark here for some reason because of the weird weather we've got here in Australia at the moment. But I do like this like ring size, and so that's a branch diameter. But you know, you take a few different samples of that, because of course you're going to have different branches at different stages of growth. You've got a ruler in there, basic structure of a flower. By all means, that is not a complete you know, anatomical labeling of a flower as reference point. I would get yourself a proper botanical key chart to do this properly. But I mean, this is quite cute for someone starting out, but it's also quite cute for someone who literally wants to stick it in their back pocket, because this will fit easily into your jean pocket. But I would like something like this. It's an A5 version. Then we've got in the identification here, we've got the different clades in the kingdom, and your contact details and common plant structures. This is no way, like I said, is going to, all of a sudden you're going to be a horticulturalist or botanist. Having this little notebook is more of a pocket book, because it literally fits in your pocket. No, it's not big enough to be a notebook really. But it's fantastic for that to put in your pocket. Now, I would like to actually publish something like this in an A5 version that it's a little bit more horticulturalist and botanist friendly. And even if you're not a horticulturalist or a botanist, it's a nice habit to have if you want to ID something properly. There is also alternate lined and blank pages as well, which is what you use for sketching what you've seen. So, but this definitely is going to be sticking into my back or my back butt pocket or in my shirt pocket when I go for my walks, so I can have fun with that, because I'm always, you know, you never stop learning the species and the genus and the families of the plant kingdom alone, and it's always evolving and it's always being tweaked, and there's always new findings on even a cellular level, which changes what, you know, family they're in anymore. They get reclassed. Sometimes it's quite annoying though, because it's like, you know, you sometimes question, it's like, now did you just make that shit up because you just want to be more politically correct, or you know, that sort of thing. I'm just having, so I can see something on a slant there in my tank, and I'm like, oh, don't tell me it's just a glue. All right, anyway, enough of that. So that's 2 things there, and what I'll do is I'll write a list of what these things are and who they're by. Now, I bought last year, a lot earlier, see this little beautiful pocket from Berserk. It's a shopping bag, and it's so handy and cool. I just love this picture. It's gorgeous. This girl's got the antlers on her head and a skull, and it's even got a zip. Well, not a zip, it's actually got a little pocket inside there as well. The little tiny bag that it fits into has a zip, and I just love using it to hold a whip and all my notions or a project. It's a fantastic project bag, but because I bought that's a small version of what the bag is on the top. Because I bought that, you know, I think it was in January last year, I saw this apothecary one. I'm like, oh, I got to get that. I haven't taken it out the bag yet, so thumbs. Let's just do that, huh? I need 2 hands. It's fit in there tight, and I have not taken this out before. Hang on, let's get this out. Oh, you should wait and see what's coming up next. I know what I'm going to show you next. You're going to be like, oh my goodness. I'm still doing oh my goodness, and it's my biggest crush at the moment. But anyway, yay. So here is the apothecary shopping bag. Isn't that freaking cool? Oh, just love it. Love it, love it. And it's even got rune ear. Ooh, and raven skull. I have a necklace which is a raven skull. Oh, this makes me happy. So I really love that. And again, the little bag it comes with is, you know, it actually holds this bag, so you can store it away. But I like using the bag within the bag to hold notions for a project bag. A work in progress is what we call it in crochet or knitting. So a whip, not because we're kinky and we like whips. Hear the thunder. Told ya. What's this mushroom? Now, I've already used it. Oh, look at this. Do you think it's a small mug? It's a 900ml mug. This baby, when it's full, you need 2 hands. It's freaking amazing. I just love it. Look at the mushrooms. Isn't that so flippin' cool? I was like, oh, I love this. You know what? When someone says this is my mug, I'm like, nah, this is a mug. This is a mug. 900ml, so it's nearly a litre mug. You literally can make your 4 cups of tea, your 4 cups of coffee, and put it all in one, and you will drink that. But I just think it's awesome. This is from MDI. They do a lot of home sort of stuff, and I do believe it's from the States, but you can get it pretty available easily here in Australia, because there's a few online stores that supply MDI homewares, which reminds me of another one. Now, I've got into a bad habit of not drinking enough water, and I wanted a canister for my office, which is what we're in now. What a better canister. There's a tap in there that I've got to fix on. I've got to give this a clean too. It's a bit dusty. It's a skull. So this way at my desk, I will have my skull It's not canister. I've forgotten what it's called. What's it? Is it going to say it somewhere? Water dispenser. My Skull water dispenser. I was going to put it in the apothecary, but I'm like, no, I'm at my office desk a lot of the times, and having it there on my office desk makes sure that I get out of this really bad habit of not drinking enough water. Speaking of someone who should be like a fish, because I usually drink that much water, it's ridiculous. I almost breathe it. So that's the mug. And okay, so I got a few little bits and pieces of crystals. I tend to not buy a lot of crystals. I just sort of feel a bit, I don't know, each to their own, but I feel like it's a little bit rapey of the environment, you know, so I think a little bit goes a long way. I do have this beautiful opal necklace, and I thought I had it here, unless my cats come along and, you know, as cats do. She's going to give me a really bad look if she hasn't done anything and she comes out here. Anyway, I'll have a look for it later. I bought this really beautiful opal necklace as well, which is like, literally, look how bad my hands are. They're so hot. I've been working out in the garden and dry. It's literally, it's only half 50 millimeter, oh, is that, no, half a centimeter in diameter. It's so fine, and it's a beautiful turquoise heart and a very fine chain. I wanted a necklace I could literally sleep with. You know, the kind of, I know where it is, the kind of necklace that you can go to bed and not have to worry about taking it off. Look how funky my floors are. I've got to do the vacuuming. Said I ran out of time. Yeah, it's here. I'll go back into the office. Hey girls, how you going? They're having their night bath separately to everyone. Luke is recovering from, I don't know what it was. She has released a couple of eggs and she's going to toilet normally. I'm hoping it was just a slight case of being egg bound, but look how gorgeous that is. There's a pink version I wanted to get as well, but I'm like, I'll just get the blue for now. I'm in a very turquoise mood. I'll get the pink for, you know, when I'm wanting to be pink. I go through phases of really liking blue, then really liking a girly colour, so it's just perfect. I sleep with it already, so I always have it on. I got another chip bracelet, and this is like, you know, Seven Chakra, sort of the Indian version, I guess. This actually is actually one of my favourite things because it's kind of an imperfect quartz crystal. You can see how it's got a quartz. So I'm going to fix this zoom up. It's really bad because it's dark in here as well, but I can't do anything about that. The light's really bad in here, and it's just not, it's dark outside, it's just all cloudy. But see how there's a bar going across? I just love that. It's a good size as well. So while we're on the crystals, the necklace, this quartz crystal necklace, and this chip bracelet came with all these little gems as well. So there's an amethyst in there, carnelian, rose quartz, really sodalite, and carnelian. This is fully testing moonstone, fully checking my memory here. Quartz, clear quartz, tumbled quartz. I can't remember, but I do know this one. I can't remember off the top of my head. And then jade. It's just another little tiny. So that was one of my gifts. And then I finally got onto the bandwagon of face rolling. Why? I'm disabled, and I struggle a lot in managing pain and everything like that. I don't take drugs of any kind. I don't like drugs. And oh my gosh, one of the things I get quite chronic is a TMJ, really sore facial muscles. And you know, it's been one of those things of, is this what it's like when people get old? Does their face hurt? Because my face always hurts. My neck was broken at C4 and I had my hips shattered. Those who know my story know what happened. It was not my fault. It cost me everything, including my career, and you know, anyway, we are where we are. So I had no idea how much pain I was holding. I thought I was holding some pain, but fuck. I realized just how much. Now this is by Beauty Creation Skin. It's an ice roller. So there's a bar in here which you keep in the freezer. It's a pink bar, and I swear when it touches this skin it sometimes snap crackles a little bit because you can hear the little ice popping inside the roller, and you roll it on your skin. So you're getting a massage from rolling, but then also the ice. Oh my gosh. Because, you know, I have various degrees of inflammation in my face, which most people probably can't tell, but I can tell because I know how I used to look, you know. And it changes because of the pain changes. Look, it's circulatory coming from the neck through to the face, over the brow, and down the jaw, and just everything's just screwed up. Yeah, people aren't meant to survive a car literally smashing their bodies outside of a vehicle. You know, just, you know, if you do survive something like that, you sometimes wish, you know, it'd be better if I didn't, because all the crap you go through afterwards, it's almost like, oh my gosh, you know, when do I get to live? Anyway, enough of that. So this is amazing. If you suffer from any pain in your face, if you find you have a lot of, if you get a massage in your face, in your jaw, even if you're someone who's stressed a lot, or even if you suffer from some sort of mental health that buggers you and that you are getting treatment for, and you're struggling with it, sometimes the stress and tension we feel, or if you have stress and you're trying to manage it, actually you can feel it in your body, but also your face. So if you get a massage done on your face, you might feel a bit of pain and discomfort. That shows you're holding tension and stress in your face, and it does actually hurt, and it adds to the stress of the day. I totally recommend getting this ice roller. I like even just holding it over my eyes, the ice bar. It's in the freezer now, I'm not going to get up and get it. Just holding it over my eyes, you know, like the old cucumber on the eyes trick, but it's ice and it's just perfect. It's beautiful. So I just keep it in the freezer all the time. The other roller I got, there's a few different rollers you can get in different stones. You can get jade and rose quartz is the most common. This is the only one I find in amethyst, and for those who know a little bit about crystals, there's different qualities in crystals in their resonance of energy. And no, it's not woo-woo, it's something you can actually measure in geology. So I was stoked to see there was actually an amethyst one. So I got this set which came with this stone as well, which is another one that you can use to massage through your jaw. Maybe I'll do a write-up one day on these, on the different strokes and trigger points you can hit in your face with them, because I am a well, I did do my post-rehab physical therapy course ages ago, and if I didn't have that knowledge behind me, I wouldn't be walking and talking today, because no one else really helped me. It was only because of my own damn knowledge that I'm in the position I am now today. Perfect? No, but I'm not in a wheelchair and having to take medication. I'm coping with the pain, managing it without all that shit. And anyway, so this came in a gift set. It was a 3-in-1. There's also a satin eye bag, which I forgot, I haven't used yet. I want to use that. I literally got this last week. So there's that. So continuing on to the skin. This is vegan, so the Beauty Creation Skin is actually a vegan brand. Oh, this smells so nice. This is a cleanser. So why do we like to use an actual cleanser opposed to soap? Soap can actually create, I've forgotten the term, it's a dermatologist term, like little plugs in the skin. It can actually create blockages. I've forgotten that. It's a really annoying term, I can't remember it. But there's a little foam applicator at the end, and the little bristles, soft bristles, so you can actually scrub your face and massage it in. And it smells nice, but one of the things I love about this is actually the bottle. I often like to make my own cosmetics and skincare with natural ingredients. I do have my own apothecary. But I also want to get another bottle of this I will probably still keep using this because I like it. It's not absolutely fantastic compared to high range, but it's nice, better than your drugstore purchase, typical drugstore purchase on the low range. But I actually want to get a second one, and it does come with also a spare clip-on heart exfoliator applicator, and when you press it, it actually foams. I actually want to get a second one to have a second bottle at the least to actually use it on my chickens' feet. So when I clean their feet, it's soft enough to use on their scales without hurting. It's baby butt soft, you know. And I can put a natural remedy in there to clean their legs and feet to prevent any further infestation of leg mites or anything like that, because there's a lot of wild birds around that come in. If those wild birds visit someone who's nearby who has birds and they aren't diligent on the health of their birds, and it spreads to mine, and but anyway, so I'm really liking this. It's really nice. Another brand that I've bought for the first time, which is also vegan, it's made in Korea, and I dropped this is the box of it. I kept the box for you. It's by Moira. It's a retinol collagen treatment moisturizer. I just got it because it's a nice rich moisturizer, because my skin does cop it quite a bit with everything I do in the elements, and to have a really nice rich moisturizer once I've cleaned my skin straight away to hold that moisture in, I do like. It doesn't have an SPF though, but you can just add your SPF if you use an SPF, but it's vegan and cruelty free, so we like that. These are vegan products. So this is Wet n Wild Big Poppers. This is a very fun, easy and nice mascara. I do like a good mascara. For any blokes listening to this, it's literally like mustache wax, but for your eyelashes, for the girls. There's also a lipstick I got from them as well, which is nice. It's a vegan one as well. It's in cherry. I've got a thing for cherries at the moment. Going back to that moisturizer by Moira, which is made in Korea, another vegan brand, or brand that makes vegan things, is this lip liner in also cherry. I actually want to get some nude lip liners as well. I'm trying to do this with one hand. Not a good idea. I do want to get some nude lip liners by Moira as well. Well, a nude and an orange as well, just to have my three bases covered: nude, orange, and cherry red. The other thing I got too was a freebie, is a liner, which is actually really cool, and it's got a free pencil sharpener on the end. It's another vegan product. Where are we up to? Oh my gosh, we covered it pretty well. I'm starting to think I was going to lose battery because I just charged this battery. Two more things. Yes. And then I will stop recording and get to my girls. I bought another jar, because I haven't gone blue yet, but I will be going blue, match my necklace, in turquoise, Atomic Turquoise by Manic Panic. This jar is like down here. Just one application, I will use a whole jar, literally almost. So I got another jar because I was low, but I don't know, I'm humming and hawing. I won't have time to do it till next week. But this is actually, it looks purple, but it's actually a rosy pink. I'm actually thinking of making my hair half of a rosy pink, you know, like a nice pink, not a in-your-face electric pink, though I don't mind wearing that. And then the other half, Atomic Turquoise. I got a thing for teal, turquoise and pink at the moment, half and half sort of thing. It's not permanent, it washes out, fades, it's a bit of fun. It's why we do it. It's a bit of fun. Been putting funny colours in my hair since I was 11, way before any particular group decided to do bright coloured hair things, and also have some weird political associations that I want nothing to do with. So this is another thing I bought different as well. So obviously I always buy Garn because of what I do, But this is a Prince. So I usually get the Four Seasons Spot Saver in it used to be called the USA Style Guard. Now they've just got Spot Saver Prince. And, or sorry, just Spot Saver. And it's a 10 ply, whereas now they've got Prince, and it's only 140 grams. The straight colours, just the plain colours, they're 200 grams, which is what this teal is. But I decided I wanted to make a split series of combining this beautiful aqua mix yarn with teal. I think, isn't that awesome? This is a pattern I've just created, and yes, I have posted 2 parts on my blog. I decided I wanted to have a wider ribbing on the bottom. So I'm just going to publish that little tweak today. But I really love having the 2 colours, because one day I might feel like having the light colour at the front, and other days I might want the darker colour. And because the sleeves are very kimono-like, you get this really nice breakup of colour effect. You could probably cuff the sleeves, but I'm like, nah, there's a lot going on already with the split colour. If it was just a plain block colour like teal and light blue, like not this mix, then maybe I probably would entertain doing a nice cuff on the sleeve, maybe make it balloon, which great, now you're giving me another thing I'm probably going to do. But anyway, I really like this aqua colour. I want to do some matching wristers, a really chunky headband as well. So when I've done those 2 things, I'll do a vlog post on this, and I will have them printed up in my vlog YouTube channel where you're listening to me now. And I will most likely, I haven't published in Ribbler yet, but I might do a like a paid version on Ribbler for like the price of a coffee, you know. And the Ribbler is a little bit different because it's interactive, so you can actually use it as an app, and you can actually mark off where you're going with your stitches, sort of thing. But there still will be the free version on my blog. But you know, obviously it's copyrighted. But anyway, I'll be publishing that. I wanted a boxy crop jumper or pullover, but you know, especially as you get older, you can't really get around wearing a sack anymore. It's like, you know, everything just feels like it's melting. So it's like, you know, it doesn't help things if things don't sit right. So I did a bit of shaping with the ribbing and played around with, I've done it a few times, played around with hook size, with the yarn used, and I'm finally happy. Third time, or actually fifth time I'm doing it, and then I'm finally happy with the product. I actually want to do another colour. My girls are being so quiet, they're in the bathtub, and I actually want to do this in this fantastic pastel mix. Isn't that so 80s? Especially with a sky blue. So the 2 colour will be this with a sky blue. I just think that would be freaking awesome. If I've got enough, I mean, I'm paid next week, but if I've got enough, if I've got any left over after making wristers and a headband, I might even do a split beanie. I don't know, we'll see, or I might just do a beanie in the aqua, because I just love the pretty colour of the different tones within the mix. So I might do a chunky beanie and cowl, because the cowl then you can also wear over the, even though there's a little bit of a collar on this, it's not enough. I might actually do a cowl as well. So I know, actually that's the idea. I'll do the cowl and a chunky beanie, but I definitely would do a vlog with this pullover, a bit more on it, the journey of it with the wristers, and might even be by that time also the cowl and beanie. But that is it. But oh, Hold my beer. Anyone saying to me they got a mug? This is epic.